JJ's cooked, bro. And then there's a tweet from Jacksepticeye. You mess with Dan TDM, you mess with YouTube. I mean, that's cringe.
I mean, a year ago, people called Jacksepticeye bitter for calling out MrBeast. They said he was just jealous and hating on MrBeast for being more successful than him. But today, those clips have aged like fine wine, proving every point of Jack to be absolutely true. The more you look at the past 12 months, the lie detector moment, the Lunchly scandal, the AI thumbnail situation, the clearer it gets that Jack wasn't hating. He was pointing out real problems on the platform. And let's just say, things got very uncomfortable. Jack pointed out a lot of serious things about MrBeast, like clickbaiting for extra views, selling products to maximize profits from viewers, scamming fans with cheap products, and prioritizing growth over being a genuine YouTuber. And honestly, he was right about all of it. So let's rewind and break down how Jacksepticeye absolutely destroyed MrBeast's entire image. So this all drama kicked off with the lie detector clip on Tommy Innit's channel. The setup was kind of a joke, but the answers, yeah, those were dead serious. Tommy asked Jack if he liked MrBeast, and Jack said no without hesitation.
Now Jack, a completely unrelated question. Do you like MrBeast? No. Jack. Oh!
After that, Tommy asked if MrBeast ruined YouTube, but this time Jack said yes and whole situation got tense.
Do you think MrBeast ruined YouTube? Yes.
Now people tried to brush it off as banter, but even in that silly situation, you could hear the real critique underneath. Jack's explanation was simple, but it was clear YouTube became more about views, money, and popularity than having fun.
Now, in all honesty, Jack, why? Because it became more about views, money, and popularity than it did about having fun.
Tommy tried to counter by mentioning yachts and building wells in Africa, but Jack fired back saying if MrBeast actually had fun doing those videos, they'd be longer, and you'd see the fun in his videos.
You just don't think he had fun playing Squid Games? You don't think he had fun riding on yachts? Building wells in Africa? I don't know.
If he had fun doing those videos, they'd be longer. We'd see the fun.
Ooh.
Jack's point wasn't that money is bad or that MrBeast is evil. It was that YouTube's entire center of gravity shifted from making cool stuff with friends to optimize and dominate YouTube for maximum profits. When the platform's main goal becomes winning at any cost, it changes what creators make and how they make it. The algorithm rewards retention and performance. Everyone reverse engineers thumbnails. Every upload becomes a sprint for retention charts instead of a genuineness. That's the ruined part. MrBeast fired back at Jacksepticeye with a tweet basically saying he ruined YouTube because he reinvested everything, did good, and worked his ass off for 14 years. And look, nobody accused him of buying Lambos or living like a scumbag. Jack wasn't critiquing his spending, he was just critiquing the cycle where growth becomes race in a business, and that tension from this situation never really cooled down. Then came the Lunchly disaster, and nothing showcased the Jack's criticism quite like this disaster. 3 mega creators, MrBeast, KSI, and Logan Paul, decided to launch their own product of healthier Lunchables, with a Prime and a Feastables bar. It had great branding, some decent sodium numbers, lower sugar, and real cheese. But the problem wasn't whether the kit was slightly better or worse than its competitor. It was its entire attention-grabbing strategy.
We did launch Lunchly today. We actually just did it. If you guys saw on Instagram Live, probably the best quality live stream.
Well, I think you might have tried to see it on live.
Yes. They don't know we launched it because the live stream was grainy and laggy. And
Hi, dude, we started off.
It's your podcast.
Turkey Stack'ems, Fiesta Nachos, and we got a pizza. And
The healthy for kids framing didn't match the ingredient panel on the products. The sodium was still high, the sugar levels were also too high for kids, preservatives were still present, and the entire thing leaned on a sports drink brand. It was peak influencer product energy. Slap your face on it, call it revolutionary, and act shocked when people call it out for being a trash. And that's exactly what happened. Dan TDM dropped a tweet calling out KSI, Logan Paul, and MrBeast for selling crap to kids who don't even know anything about its ingredients. This sparked massive controversy, and that's when Jacksepticeye came in with his response about messing with Dan TDM means messing with all of them. This wasn't just a tweet, it was a declaration. The OG YouTubers, the ones who built this platform on authenticity and passion, were drawing a line in the sand. They weren't going to let these celebrity YouTubers force trashy products down kids' throats without a fight. KSI and Logan Paul both tried to clap back, but it backfired spectacularly. Logan arrogantly said YouTubers are building businesses now, and if people don't like it, don't buy it. KSI released a 20-minute video trying to defend Lunchly and even threatened Dan on Twitter, but the internet wasn't having it.
What happened to YouTubers, man? I can't not say anything anymore. This is selling stuff for the sake of making money. Simple. How does this benefit their lives? This is selling crap to kids who don't know better than to trust the people who are selling it to them. Do better.
Fans rallied behind Dan and Jack, and soon enough, reports surfaced about the health hazards surrounding Lunchly, proving their concerns were legit. But wait, it gets worse, because then we got the AI thumbnail situation. In June 2025, MrBeast launched an AI tool on his ViewStats website that could generate viral thumbnails. Sounds cool, right? Well, not when you learn that the tool could literally steal other creators' thumbnail styles.
There's a new way to make professional-looking viral thumbnails with zero Photoshop experience. And the best part is, this new method works in every niche. Whether you do gaming, cooking, beauty, this works for all of them. From creating custom results from any channel to literally being able to put your face on a thumbnail, it literally feels like cheating.
Learn from any channel and even let you put your face on someone else's thumbnail. For $80 a month, you could pretty much become a professional content thief. A tool that auto-generates viral thumbnails, can learn from any channel, and even map your face into other creators' thumbnails. For small creators, that might sound like an easy ladder to success without spending any money, but for artists, editors, and anyone who had their style stolen, it was a nightmare. Creators noticed their names and aesthetics in the launch promo without being asked Jack among them. His response was short and nuclear. He tweeted his frustration and pointed out that even his logo showed up in some promos without his permission, all thanks to MrBeast's theft tools. He mentioned how he hated what the platform was turning into with AI. If the purpose of YouTube to be unique and authentic, then turning it into an auto-generate setting ruins everything. It goes completely against what creators like Jack and Dan stand for. The backlash was immediate and brutal. Creators across the platform called MrBeast out for promoting a tool that would replace artists and graphic designers. Even MrBeast's own fans were confused. Like, this is the guy who claims to spend more on thumbnail artists than anyone else, and now he's launching a tool to replace them? Now, MrBeast took the U-turn to save his image. He removed the AI tool from ViewStats signups, replaced it with a hire a thumbnail artist directory, and stressed how much he spends on human artists. He released a whole video explaining that he cares deeply about the YouTube community and probably spent more money on thumbnail artists than the top 100 creators combined.
How's it going, guys? A week ago, I launched an AI thumbnail tool to help small creators make better thumbnails, and I thought people were going to be pretty excited about it, but I definitely missed the mark. If you open up Twitter, you know what I'm talking about. And so I read all your guys' feedback, and I've been thinking a lot about it. And so we just enacted some changes that I think you guys will find positive. And so going forward, there is no AI thumbnail tool. Anyone from now on that signs up for ViewStats Pro, there will not be the AI thumbnail tool. It just doesn't exist. We pulled it down. And on top of that, I wanted to go one step further to really show artists out there that I care. If you go on viewstats.com, under our more tools section, it will say hire thumbnail artists. And if you click that, it'll take you to a page of artist portfolios where you can commission a real thumbnail artist to make you a real thumbnail. So I care more than any of you could ever imagine about the YouTube community. I mean, obviously I'm the biggest YouTuber in the world, and I don't take that responsibility lightly. And so, you know, it deeply makes me sad when I do something that, you know, people in the community are upset by. And I also want to put out there that I guarantee you, I have spent more money on thumbnail artists than any other YouTuber in the world. I've probably spent more money on thumbnail artists than the top 100 creators combined. I mean, I have a small army of thumbnail artists that work for me. I'm looking to hire more thumbnail artists. So I just want to put that out there, and I have no intention of firing my thumbnail artists or anything. Like, this is, you know, just supposed to help make them more effective and blah, blah. I mean, you know what I'm saying. But
he mentioned having a small army of thumbnail artists working for him. It was a clean reverse, but the initial instinct was still there. The fact that he thought launching that tool was a good idea in the first place shows what he was thinking before, and that was not normal for a creator like MrBeast at all. Here's the thing most people miss when they talk about this beef. MrBeast the person is clearly obsessed with making bangers, outspending himself, and doing massive stunts for viral videos. MrBeast is the machine that treats each upload like a blockbuster film. Jack's critique wasn't about one guy's product. It was about how the rest of the platform is revolving around his model. Endless giveaway-style thumbnails, retention-optimized editing, and everything that ruined the fun in making videos. MrBeast's response tweet framed his grind as doing good and inspiring kids to help people. He's got receipts for wells funded, surgeries paid, shoes gifted. Nobody's denying the charity work, but the platform conversation was never about his deeds, but the ways he is directing this whole video creation process on YouTube. You can build 100 wells and still be part of the problem if your influence makes everyone else feel like they have to operate the same way to survive. Look, a year on from the whole beef, Jacksepticeye was right. YouTuber did trade their authenticity for maximum profits. The year delivered a Lunchly scandal and a thumbnail machine to prove the point. He wasn't calling for MrBeast to fail. He was calling for the rest of us to not forget what made the platform fun before it turned into a product stall. MrBeast will be fine. His empire is too big to fall off a handful of controversies. He'll keep doing crazy stuff, breaking records, and being the biggest YouTuber of our generation. But this was never about ruining MrBeast. It was about not letting MrBeast be the only grammar YouTube speaks. It's about remembering what made this platform special before everything became about optimization and scale. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Was Jacksepticeye right all along? Or MrBeast is actually a terrible person? Let me know what you think. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.